Hey, what's going on, friends and family? Welcome back to another episode of BKO Reviews. And today, man, I got a limited release that I'm so excited to finally bring to you guys. But before we get started with any of that, I definitely want to encourage everyone to hit that thumbs up button. And also, if you haven't subscribed to the channel as of yet, definitely show your love and support by subscribing. And you can also follow me on these social media platforms. With all that being said, with no further ado, let's get into the review. Well, as you can see, this is something that I picked up from my local Foot Locker, aka House of Hoops. So let's check it out. Voila. As you can see, we have the standard Jordan 1 box with the Nike branding on the actual lid. So let's see what we have today. Today, we're doing a review on a pair of Air Jordan 1 Retro High OG Q54 with an actual style code of AH1040054. And it has a color scheme of black, Italian blue. And you already know, no review will be complete without for the receipt police. And as you can see, it was a quick strike.
Monter en l'air, fais-moi confiance. Je suis la mauvaise graine dans ce putain de rap game, fais rien comme ces trous de balle. Je suis cagoulé, trop amnésique pour être une boucave. Écoutez dans les têtes. Je comprends tu faire.
Nice. Man, this is definitely nice, I have to say. You know, originally I was on the fence. I wasn't too taken back by this actual sneaker. But once more images of the sneaker released, I actually said this was something that I needed to have in my collection, mainly because the actual color scheme was pretty simple and basic. You know, I feel like this is something you can wear with pretty much anything. I know it has blue and red in it, but you know, those are colors that really makes a sneaker pop, in my opinion. Personally, I probably won't switch the actual laces out. I will probably keep the black laces in. That's just my personal opinion, but it is what it is. If you're not familiar with this sneaker, this is the Air Jordan 1 Q54 Quad 54. I think that's how you pronounce it, which is an actual basketball tournament that's going on currently in Paris, sponsored by Nike. These were a limited release. They released here in the States only at 3 Foot Lockers. And fortunately I was able to secure my personal pair, but from what I'm seeing, they're actually available online via Nike Europe. So if you know someone that lives in Europe and that has the actual address, you can scoop these up for retail. But let's definitely get into the details. As you can see, it does come with 2 laces here in the actual bag. You have a blue lace and you have a red lace. And on the agulates, it has that, I guess you would call it the Italian or France color, like the flag. But instead of white in the middle is black, blue, black, red. Very nice. And it also has the black laces that come already in the sneaker. Pretty much predominantly, the sneaker is like a distressed suede. So areas on the sneaker does feel a lot softer than other areas. Like right around this ankle area is very soft. You have that embroidered Air Jordan Wings logo here, as you can see. You have that hint of blue along the high ankle area and peeks out underneath. These panel areas, like I said, it is kind of what Nike is calling it, a distressed suede. So As you rub your fingers across it, you really don't see any suede moving. So I guess that's what they consider distressed suede. But in some areas it is soft, like around the actual eyelids here. As we go to the midsole, it is a solid black midsole with a blue outsole. As we go to the toe box, you can see the suede or distressed suede a lot better. It's no movement, as you can see. Has the black flat laces on the inside, and the tongue consists of the same distressed suede with that Quai branding in red on the tongue. Definitely nice. As we go to the lateral side, it's pretty much the same layout, as you can see. The back of the heel, you do have the little pull tab with the different colors in it, blue, black, red. Very nice with black stitching. As we go to the insole of the sneaker, let me take the shoe tree out so you can see it. So the left sneaker, I want you to see this, has a red insole with the blue Quad logo on it. And if I'm not mistaken, I think the right sneaker is blue. Yep. So the right sneaker is blue with the red Quad logo on it. As you can see, the agulates on the black laces that's already in the sneaker also have that same color pattern. Very nice. As we go to the actual bottoms of the sneaker, or the sole of the sneaker, your right shoe has that solid blue outsole with the pop-up stars here in the forefront, as you can see, as well as the Nike branding. And the left shoe pretty much has the red on the bottom. It's very nice. You know, it's definitely something that you won't see a lot. Not because it was limited, but you know, this is definitely something a lot of collectors will keep in their collection, mainly because of, you know, how limited the sneakers was. At first, these sneakers kind of remind me of two other sneakers in my collection. First up, it reminded me of the top threes, mainly because of the outsole. As you can see, the left shoe has the blue outsole and the right shoe has the red outsole. And now that I look at them, the blues are totally different. As you can see, the one to the left is the top three, and the one to the right is the Quad 54. So that was one of the sneakers that it reminded me of, mainly because of the actual color pattern to it. And of course, it wouldn't be right if I didn't bring in the Quad 54 Jordan 2s. It does have that same Quad 54 branding on the actual tongue, as well as the insole. Not sure if the camera's picking it up, but it is like an off-white insole with the Quad 54 branding on it, and it does have the same branding on the actual outsole as well. So, you know, this was definitely a sneaker, me personally, I like, mainly because it is a solid black sneaker. It does have hints of color in it, so this is something I can actually wear a lot of. And I do like the fact that it does have that distressed suede to it, so maybe over time it will look a lot better. That's just my personal opinion. But you know, if you was fortunate enough to actually get a pair of these, you know, I definitely want to congratulate you on that. They were super limited. Like I said, they was only released in 3 Foot Lockers here in the States. But if you have someone that lives in Europe, you're able to get these for retail via Nike Europe. Just a side note, I ordered some apparel to go with this actual purchase, but unfortunately it hasn't arrived as of yet. It was purchased via Nike Europe, but as you know, I'm here in the States, so it takes a little bit more time for the apparel to arrive here. But once I do get them in hand, I will record a second video to show you the apparel, as well as the process that it took me to order the apparel. I do have some stock images of it. There you go. so you can get an idea of what it is that I actually ordered. Definitely want to thank everyone for tuning in to another episode of BKL Reviews. If you enjoyed the video and you enjoyed the content, definitely hit that like button. Give me a thumbs up. It goes a long way. If you haven't subscribed to the channel as of yet, I really don't understand why. Definitely show your love and support by hitting that subscribe button, and also hitting that notification button. It's the best way of staying up to date with the most recent content. And you can also follow me on these social media platforms. We post videos every Sunday at 12 noon. And once again, I definitely want to thank everyone for tuning in to another episode of BKL Reviews.